Holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot. Hope everybody is doing amazing. First things first, this is the first, keep it real, first Shabbat for about 130 alumni. First time after their year in Israel, so we want to welcome them to our alumni family. We're so happy that we have 130 new tzaddikim and tzaddikot joining together. But regardless of what year you graduated Israel XP, we're one big Israel XP family, so we're excited to have you all with us. Okay, let's give a beautiful idea. Hopefully that'll inspire us now as we're in the summer months. We have Parshat Chukat, and we have a few ideas. First of all, we have the idea of the paraduma, the red heifer, the red cow, where the ashes of the red cow would make those that are tameh, impure, they would make them into pure. And this is called a chok, it's a law. It's very, very difficult to understand. Okay, we also have in this week's portion, this is what I want to focus on, we have the famous story of Moshe hitting the rock. And instead of speaking to the rock, Moshe hits the rock, and Moshe and Aaron are punished, and they don't get to enter into the land of Israel. And it's hard to imagine, really understand this. Moshe Rabbeinu, the greatest tzaddik, and all of us spent a year in Israel. Whether you just finished your year or you went a few years ago, like all of us spent at least a year. Baruch Hashem, we, the Clapper family, have been zocheh to live in the Holy Land for almost 11 years. Like Moshe Rabbeinu didn't have the zchus to go into Eretz Yisrael even one time. It's hard to even imagine. He's such a special person. So I want to learn two lessons from this. The first one is, you see from here something that we learned at Israel XP together is not only something that's theoretical, but something that is absolutely practical. And that is that each and every person is judged on their own level. And what seems to be unbelievably over the top harsh as a punishment that Moshe Rabbeinu should not be allowed to go into the land of Israel, for him, that's the appropriate punishment. So maybe for you or I, hitting the rock would have been a nothing. It's not even something so bad. But if you're on that level, you're expected to be at that level. And this is how life works, right? If you have the ability to ride a bike, you have the responsibility of riding a bike, which is certainly a level of responsibility. But can you compare it to driving a car? And can you compare driving a car to flying a plane? Each level that you go up in terms of the level of what you're capable of doing and the ability to do, that comes with responsibility. And so for Moshe Rabbeinu, him to be the manhig, the leader of the Jewish people, that incredible privilege comes with an insane level of responsibility, and therefore he's held to that standard. So even though you and I might be like, "Whoa, that's crazy, over the top punishment," we're judged based on our own level. And for Moshe Rabbeinu, this was absolutely appropriate. So that's, I think, the first lesson. Each and every one of us are individuals, and God looks at us individually for our own levels. But I think there's a second lesson here. As the leader of the Jewish people, it was crucial for Moshe to show us the power of our words. That his words were more than enough to be able to accomplish getting the water from the rock. But instead, he hit the rock. And maybe, just maybe, it was that mistake, not only for himself, but as the leader and as the teacher of the Jewish people, right? To show us that instead of using words, which potentially are the most powerful tool that we have to accomplish, he said, no, my words are not enough. And that's a terrible lesson for us, because our words specifically are kind words to each other, our words of prayer, right? Our words of lifting up another person, our words are so powerful. They're so powerful. I'm sure that every person watching this video can think of something that someone else said to you that had a huge impact on their life, hopefully positively. Someone said something nice that really stuck with you, or God forbid, someone said a word that was mean or insensitive, and it hurt so badly. That's how powerful words are, right? And this was the lesson that Moshe Rabbeinu was supposed to teach us. And maybe, just maybe, that's why he was punished so severely, because he said, no, words are not enough, I have to hit. And so we should learn our lesson. Number one, that we're judged on our own level, and number two, that our words are so unbelievably powerful. And use them for good. Wishing all the holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot Shabbat Shalom.